Hey guys, it's YSO256 here, back with another vlog. Today is Wednesday, September 21st. And how are you doing today, guys? So I thought today I'd start up showing off my game collections again to you guys. Because, you know, the last couple of months or so I've been buying games like mad. I think I've bought like maybe over 100 in total, which is insane. You know, it's what it's, I guess. Anyway, I thought I'd show off my Wii U collection to begin with. Now, originally I showed it off with my Nintendo Wii collection. But I thought, you know what, let's make these separate videos now. So let's get started with the first game in the collection. So first we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the Wii U. I think I tried this out once when I was practicing the capture software side of things, you know, for Let's Plays. I think I tested it out once when I was like seeing how the capture screen was doing, like basically like to test out gameplay on the Elgato, basically. But other than that, I've not played this game. I played like a little bit, like I said, when I was testing the Elgato HD60, and I thought it was okay when I played it for like maybe 20 minutes at most. Yeah, in my opinion, the Call of Duty games are pretty decent, you know, guys. It's, you know, fast-person shooters. You know, it's one of the few Call of Duty games I own now, because what do I own? This on Wii U. I own Finest Hour on both GameCube and Xbox Original now. And I think I've got Call of Duty 3 on the PS2. And I've got the first Black Ops on 360. And I've also got Call of Duty Ghosts on the 360. And then I've got Cold War on Xbox One. So I do own a few Black Ops games, not Black Ops, Call of Duty games, but not many of them. Anyway, next up we have Disney Infinity. And so I'm not sure if I can actually play this game, guys, because I think you need the figures that you get for, you know, like Skylanders has its own figures. I think Disney Infinity also has its own figures. I've never seen gameplay for this game, and I've never played it before, but I'm guessing it's like a mini adventure kind of series of like levels, and you use like the figures for like the different franchises of Disney, like Toy Story. I think there's Incredibles. I think there's Rapunzel. I think there's Monsters Inc. I'm not so sure about that one. And like I think you go through like different story nodes with the different franchises basically within the game. I believe. I'm thinking that is it. And like you can like, it says play without limits on the case. So I'm assuming, you know, you can do loads of different things in the game. But I honestly don't know, guys. I have no clue, to tell you the truth. But, you know, it sounds fun. I mean, I'm a Disney fan, so, you know, it should be fun. And next we have Disney Infinity 2.0. Yeah, for some reason there's different versions of this game. I believe there's also a third version called version 3.0. I don't know what the differences are. Maybe there's other things you can do in the game. I honestly don't know though, guys, to tell you the truth. But I will have to eventually get the figures for these games and give them a go. And I'll tell you what they're like when I do eventually play these games. So there's that. Next up we have, I believe, we have Just Dance 2017. So I'm assuming you need like a dance pad for this game, I think. I'm assuming. Because I don't imagine how you'd be able to play this game with just the gamepad. I think it's, you know, you're just basically dancing to songs. I assume that is what the I assume that is the concept of the Just Dance games, and I'm assuming, you know, it's 2017 version, so I'm assuming it's songs from that year, maybe? Like, I mean, it's when there was a lot of auto-tune, and that basically is to this day, so, you know. Yeah, again, I'll maybe give this game a go, if I get the dance pad I assume you need for it. Okay, now next up, we have a series of Lego games, guys. We first have here Lego Jurassic World. My girlfriend Lydia tells me this game is basically just based off the movie Jurassic World, and you're basically playing like throughout the events of the movie. I've never seen any of the Jurassic World movies, guys, so I don't really know what they're about, other than the fact it's basically people interacting with dinosaurs. That's the best I know of it. But yeah, there's that. Next up we have Lego Marvel Superheroes. So I'm assuming this is including people like, you know, like Iron Man and all that kind of stuff, because it says Marvel Superheroes. And I'm guessing it's a kind of adventure kind of game with, you know, Marvel characters. You know, I'm a fan of Marvel. I love the Marvel series to death. I think I've seen the majority of the films. Let's see, I've seen Captain America, I've seen Iron Man, I've seen Thor. I've seen all 4 of the 4 movies. I've seen Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I've seen Captain Marvel. I've seen all of the Avengers movies. I've seen Black Panther. Yeah, I think I've seen most of them. I've seen both the Ant-Man films. I've seen. I think the only ones I haven't seen are the newer ones. Like, I haven't seen Black Widow yet. I've not seen Eternals, which I've heard is a good one. I haven't seen Shang-Chi and the Temple of the Ten Rings. And then TV series wise, I believe the only ones I've not seen are Ms. Marvel and Moon Knight. You know, I've seen Loki, which I love. It's my favorite one. I've seen WandaVision. Oh, the only one I've not actually watched is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then the only other movie I haven't seen is Hawkeye. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I've seen all. I've not seen any of the Spider-Man films, so I've not seen that. I haven't seen Fantastic Four. I think I've seen a couple of the X-Men films though, and they're all pretty decent films. So yeah, when I eventually play this game, it should be fun. So there's that. This is definitely not one of my bigger collections, guys, but it's nowhere near a small collection either. Next up, we have our last Lego game. We have Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. To tell you the truth, guys, I'm not really a big Star Wars fan. I like the first few movies, but once you get to, I think it's called Last Jedi, I kind of, you know, lose interest, really. If this is Force Awakens, I think this is based off one of the earlier movies, I believe. So, I'll have to eventually give it a go at some point. But we shall see. Okay, next up we have Nintendo Land. Oh, is this Nintendo Land? No, this is So my bad, guys. this is Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. The case is a blank case, but if I show you the disc, don't know if that's coming out on the camera. Yeah, other than Tokyo 2020, guys, this is the only one I've never played. But a Let's Play of it is definitely on the way at some point. I've obviously got to finish up the original Mario and Sonic, and then do Olympic Winter, and obviously London 2012, and then Sochi 2014. So it's going to be a while till we get to that one, but eventually I will play it for a Let's Play. Next we have Nintendo Land, which is the game that came with my original Wii U. Obviously, when I got that one, I was 14. And it's one of the ones that came with my bundle. And, you know, I wouldn't say this is as good as Wii Sports, but it's definitely a fun game, like a fun mini games series, where you play as your Mii that you create and you do different mini games. My favorite one back in the day was the Donkey Kong one, because you were like in a cart, like a go-kart kind of thing, and you were trying to get through like a maze without dying. So I love that one, and then also the octopus dancing ribbon one was quite fun. I never really got into the Zelda one, like where you're basically Lynx and you're firing arrows at people. I never got into that one, but you know, it's a fun game. Nintendo Land. Okay, we've not got any left, guys. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 left. As I said, this is definitely not one of my bigger collections. Next we have No Super Mario Bros. U. You know, I played a little of this back in the day, I think. It's quite fun. I'm pretty sure I played most of the Mario Bros. Games. Like, I played the one on the Wii. I've played the one on the DS. And I believe I've played the Switch version, like, once on, like, my cousin's Nintendo Switch once. But yeah. Mario's collection of games, they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun, the Mario Bros. Games, you know. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play of it at some point for you guys. We'll see. Next we have Sonic and AllStars Racing Transformed. And apparently this is the special edition. As far as I'm aware, the only thing that's different in this version is that you can play as Nettle Sonic. But I don't know what else it means by special edition to tell you guys, but I can tell you this now, guys. This is going to be one of my Let's Plays I'm going to be doing coming up. And, you know, either today or tomorrow, I'll be doing the trailer for that Let's Play. It'll be like the opening cutscene of the game. So what I plan to do now for every game I do a Let's Play for is have the first thing be a trailer for the Let's Play. I know I didn't do that with Mario and Sonic, but I just thought, why don't we just get started with that game? Just to get jump right into the gameplay. But going forward, every game will have a trailer before we actually start the first episode. So there's that. You know, I like the Sonic racing games. They're pretty fun. And, you know, the Sonic games in general, like the non-official adventure games are quite fun. You know, like the racing and tennis, in my opinion, are quite the fun ones. So there's that. Okay, next we have Star Fox Zero. To tell you the truth, guys, I know nothing about Star Fox. but I believe it's an adventure game again. I have no clue with Star Fox. Other than Mario and Zelda, guys, I have no clue when it comes to Nintendo stuff. Like, I've never... But then again, I've never even played Zelda, but I know Zelda. You know, I can tell it's adventure. I think that's what it's about. Is like, it's an adventure kind of game series, I think. So yeah, anyone knows what this is about, drop a comment in the comment section below, and maybe I'll give this a go at some point. So there's that. Okay, next we have Super Mario Maker. So I believe there's another version on the Switch called like Super Mario Maker 2, I think. Which is like more stuff. And again, my girlfriend told me about this game as well. Apparently, it's just you're basically creating levels, basically, from what I can tell, and I remember her saying. So I don't know if I'd ever play this, because I'm not really into that kind of thing. I mean, I'm into Sims, and that's creating stuff, but... I don't know, I don't think I'd ever be interested in creating a whole Mario world. I honestly just prefer playing the games where you go through the worlds and do the, like, you know, the story of, you know, rescuing Peach from Bowser. That's what I prefer to do. So there's that, but I'll give it a go eventually. Okay, just 2 more games, guys. 2 more. So this is the only disc-only Nintendo Wii U game I have, guys. This is Smash Bros. For the Wii U. And I can tell you, I played a lot of Smash Bros. Growing up on the Wii U. And I do like Smash Bros. Quite a lot, so I might do a Let's Play of Smash Bros. At some point. Or at least do gameplay of, like, fights or something, maybe. But yeah, Smash Bros. Is pretty fun, because, you know, it has a variety of all Nintendo characters. You know, you've got Captain Falcon, you've got Mario, you've got Luigi, you've got Bowser, you've got Donkey Kong, you've got Sonic, even though he's technically not Nintendo, he's a Sega character. You've got Pokemon, you've got, I believe you've got Snake, you've got, what are they called? Ice Climbers, which I think are Pokemon as well. But it's so cool, you've got, like, different characters from different series of Nintendo and that, and you can basically just fight with them, which is really cool. So yeah, there's that. And finally, for the Wii U we have today, we have Zombie U, which I believe was one of the launch titles for the Wii U when it came out in 2012. So what I know from this game, guys, because I've seen some gameplay from it back in the day, is it's basically a zombie apocalypse game, and you're basically trying to survive that, which I think sounds awesome. You know, zombies are pretty cool in my opinion, and you know, trying to survive a zombie apocalypse with anything you can find to kill off the zombies sounds pretty cool in my books. So I may give this game a go, but I don't know if I'd be able to play it with my limited vision. Because I think a lot of the game is in, like, the dark, I think. I think it is, at least. But I don't know. We'll give it a go. It's an Ubisoft title, so, you know. So yeah, there's that. And that's it for the Wii U collection as of today, guys. Don't know when I'll get more games, but I'm gonna have a break on it for a while at least. There's not really much else I want to talk about really today, guys. I mean, I did get my housing application delivered today, so I'm gonna be sorting that out tomorrow. And you know, I need to get on with my what ifs again. I need to do them again at some point. But I am mainly prioritizing blogs and Let's Plays at the moment. As I said, AllStars Racing Transformed is going to be one of the Let's Plays coming up soon. I believe I mentioned in a 10kg free episode once, like a few weeks back, that the Let's Plays I'd be doing would be Transformed for the Wii U, Sega Superstars Tennis for the 360, Oh no, not 360. Sorry, for the Wii. Buying off the Wii, and then Sims 3 Pets for the 360. Then again, I do have Sega Superstars Tennis also on 360, but I want to give the Wii version a go because I've never played the Wii version. I wonder if you're just swinging the Wii remote. I hope it is, and I hope you're just pressing A, but if it is the Nintendo Wii, so I'm just thinking it is motion controls. You're probably wondering how am I going to manage 6 Let's Plays in a row? You know, I've got Raging Blast 2, and another in Sonic, and Barnyard, and, you know, Sega Superstars Tennis, and AllStars Transformed, and Sims 3 Pets. Well, I'm going to have it be, and I recall saying this in the episode of 10kg3 that I did, I'm going to have it be a 3 weekly thing where 1 week it'd be Raging Blast and Mario and Sonic, and then the week after be Sega Superstars Tennis and Barnyard, and the third week be AllStars Transformed and Sims 3 Pets. So we essentially be going a Monday and a Friday gaming wise, and like every week you'd be switching up to a different 2 games, and then we go back, you know, so essentially every 3 weeks you'd see like a different game. So like, I don't know, like if you see an episode of Mario and Sonic and Raging Blast, you won't see it again for another 3 weeks, basically. And it's basically that, so, you know. So there's that. That's basically it, guys. I want to keep this blog as short as possible so it gets uploaded quickly. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Until next time, bye!